Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor, bringing you another video on how to raise your vibrations so you can live your best life. Let's talk today, super quick, hopefully, about your purpose. I think oftentimes we can question whether or not we truly have a purpose. That there's a part of us, because truth resonates in the body, there's part of us that knows we're here for bigger and better things. There's part of us that knows that this current system, as it is currently functioning, is not supporting us and it is not what we are intended to live like or how we're intended to live. And yet, there's a part of us that doubts it. We question, we doubt ourselves, partially because of the way our society is structured, partially because of what we may have experienced growing up, partially because we're directly told that we're supposed to accept how it is and be grateful, and it creates a sense of brokenness in us when we are not comfortable in it, or when it's not fulfilling, or when it's too stressful. And so there's this tug of war that happens between the 3D world and what they say we should accept versus whether it's a soul knowing or any other divinely guided intelligence that is saying there's more, you're here to do more. And I liken it to an unquenchable thirst, that there is just something we seek and we can't quite find it, no matter how much um, knowledge and wisdom we intake, we study, we seek. We call ourselves seeker. We've been searching our entire lives for this thing that we can't quite put our finger on. We're not quite sure what that is. And yet, no matter how much ancient text or wisdom we study, it's not, it never lets us alone. It never leaves us alone. There's that constant search for more. And then it can even feel like, well, will I always need more? Will I ever be able to quench this thirst? Will I ever be satisfied? And when I stepped out of the corporate world and left a six-figure job, also while divorcing, and stepping into the unknown in every way possible, there was that sense that I had lived with up until that point, 40 some odd years of my life, of feeling like there's got to be something more. And when I was finally willing to step fully into it, that is when I had that realization that the life purpose that I was born with was what was calling me. That was the thirst I couldn't quench. And even though I tried to step into it while also having my corporate job, I tried to step into it while trying to maintain a difficult relationship, I was never fully stepped into it. And so it was never, the thirst was never quenched. And recently, I was introduced to a verse, I guess you would say, from the Lost Gospel of Thomas that I wanted to share with you, because it's the evidence, and there's been evidence for me all along that we do have a purpose, which is what's been reaffirming my path. But it's important to share with you because it really does answer or explain what we feel when we are not fully willing to step into it, and yet we still have that urge to seek, that urge for more. And so the verse says, if you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you. And it makes so much sense that, there's plenty of ancient text and biblical passages that support our being made for a purpose, and I understood that, but this really explained what you're not bringing forth as destroying you. It's eating us alive. There's that knowing that there's got to be something more, that I'm here to do something that matters, and I can't quite put my finger on this thirst, this thing I'm seeking. No matter how much I seek, I continue to seek more, and this is it. I can honestly attest that when you step into your purpose, you will finally feel that sense of, this is what I've been searching for. This is what has been urging me towards some unknown destination. And it is scary as hell, especially if you are still fully mired in the 3D life, having that corporate job, having the big house, having all the nice things, sticking out a relationship because they say you should. You have to undo a lot to get to the place of being capable of being fully in your purpose. But the beauty of it is actually far worse to worry about what it will be like, or to fear it, or to hesitate to step into it, than it is to actually do it. And I'm sure the story of my kids is coming to mind right now. When we would say it's time to brush your hair, there is 5 to 10 minutes of like, I don't want to, it's awful, it hurts, and it's just like the flailing on the floor and like, oh my gosh, it's like torture, right? But really, the 5 minutes of brushing their hair is nowhere near the 10 minutes of avoidance that preceded it. And it is, and again, I can attest to this, that it was the years and years and years of preparation to step into my purpose, of preparation to leave the corporate world, of preparation to give up all of the things, this beautiful house you see here, to be able to step into my purpose. And as you know, if you watch me regularly, this is not where I currently live. I'm here for the kids, but that's aside from the point. The point was, it was all of the years of hesitation that led up to that were far more painful than the year it took to undo all of that and step into my purpose, and the reward that has come after that. The peace of mind, the knowing, the settling in your soul, the calming of the internal chaos is so, so worth it. And it's not that you're in this place of poverty forever, because the divine does not want that for you. Abundance is your birthright. You are your creator's favorite. You were made with purpose and intention so that you can be a light and be a resource, or a steward of the world's resources, so that we can build the new earth, that there is ample reward on the other side. So if you have ever questioned, do I have a purpose? Can I step into it? Or I'm a seeker and I can't quite figure out what I'm seeking, or I have this unquenchable thirst and I can't figure out why, I highly, highly encourage you to reach out for one of my free sessions. One, likely, if you are here to assist in creating heaven on earth, everybody has a purpose, but if your purpose is to assist in creating heaven on earth and you're part of my tribe, there's a reason, because you likely had some sort of challenging life experiences early on in life, which causes trauma in the body, which prevents you from stepping into your purpose, even though you know how to do it in your prefrontal cortex. You've got a limbic brain program that is not going to allow you to do that. So that is why I'm here, to help you heal that trauma, get those blocks out of the way so that you can step into your life purpose and make a beautiful life and living doing it. All of the pieces are here. All you have to do is reach out for help. Otherwise, it's at the very least just a free healing session for 30 minutes, usually more. All right, check it out, search it if you need to. I don't have a direct link to the full book of the Gospel of Thomas, so I will leave you and Google to finding this if you need to, but I will repeat it before we go. So just to remind you, it says, if you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you. And I don't know about you, but I experienced this personally. So there is a solution to all of the challenges that keep you from your purpose. I can assure you this. And all you have to do is reach out for help. All right. I love you guys. I will see you on the next video. Please do like, subscribe, and share. Please leave me a little emoji comment, even just a little namaste hands or a heart would be appreciated, because that greatly helps the YouTube algorithm. Otherwise, make sure that you subscribe with this button so that you get notified of the next video, and check out this video if you want to continue the conversation today. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.